I don't do it formally is one of the things I've come to value as a non-negotiable for me is that I can have retention of my voice and my convictions.
Okay.
And so when you enter these guilds of psychology, counseling, therapy, all those things, there's certain things you're signing up for whereby just policy protocol does not permit you to go there, and so for my awareness of those fields, sometimes you come across, and for me I think it'd be a lot of times, I hate chafing under like restrictions where I'm told you can't say this, you can't go here, that kind of thing. And so I'd rather retain my own autonomy and being a free, loose agent to be able to say, see, I don't want to be in a circumstance with someone where I'm like,
Speed limit is 50
I think you need
kilometers
to
per hour.
consider this, but I'm not allowed to tell
And
you
red
this.
light camera in
I'd rather say,
200
hey,
meters.
here's why I
Speed
encourage you
limit
to go
is 50
here full
kilometers
steam
per
ahead,
hour.
And so I don't ever want to have some entity over me that says, here's your parameters in which you're going to be boxed into.
Yeah, that makes total sense. Yeah.
So I never want to take on those in a very formal sense. I just say, hey, I'm going to sort of do my thing. And based on the merits of what I'm presenting or the credibility that I'm gaining over time, I'd rather that be sort of the mark there.
That's really cool.
Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah, just to like not take the normal route is like really interesting to me, and yeah, I think more people should be like that, honestly.
It is not an easy thing because first of all you have to know yourself well enough to say, okay, for me it's taken a really long time to get to this point, a really long time to be able to say, okay, here's I think what my skill set uniquely is, even finding like what one person's good at and how to like employ or maximize the benefit of it.
No kidding. Like to find your strengths,
It
definitely takes a while in life,
It does. So those are some of my ambitious endeavors.
Okay.
Yeah,
I like that.
and hence why I love what I do here. This I chose to do this job full time. And even through the pandemic, though it was tough, I was like, no, this is still where I want to camp out, because when I even make it, like with my business clients and so on, I'm still going to be driving for Uber, not because I need to, but because it still gives me that access point. I can't just walk up to a stranger and say, hey, so tell me your deep stock secrets. It's kind of like creepy, right? But in the context of serving someone with some opportunity like this, it's a fantastic venue in which I can develop the rapport, earn the right to engage. Like even this conversation, we didn't plan this conversation, right? And yet it's just meaningful.
Yeah.
It really is.
Organic and meaningful.
Yeah, absolutely. So hence why I commend your progression, saying, hey, I'm going to choose this job because there's an agenda behind it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I totally get that. I get that. And I commend it.
Yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome. Not that you were looking for my affirmation.
No, it's been such a pleasure meeting you. My goodness. Yeah, good start to the day for sure.
Awesome. Thank you.
Yeah.
Are you going to work today?
I am.
Okay.
Yeah. We don't open till 11, which is really nice.
Yeah. That's friendly.
I just have a little half day today, so yeah, short Friday.
Which year are you in the progression of your program?
I'm in year 4.
Year 4, so you're final year?
Yeah,
okay.
Final year. I definitely should know by now what I want to do, but it's taking me longer, I think, than most.
I would say, like, I probably don't buy into the prescriptive element that says I should be doing this or that kind of thing, because here's the thing. Well, I think we kind of progress at different stages, and yours is a unique one. See, like, for you to find that thing where you're like, this is what I'm made for, it's hard to be able to say to people, here's the game plan for how that comes about. It's really a process of discovery over time. Do you know what I'm saying?
Thank you. Yeah, thank you for that.
And so, like, just giving yourself that space to say, I'm gonna like go through life and finding my hell yes. What does that hell yes look like for you? And even though you're still in the midst of searching for it and trying to find out what that could look like, I think there's something to be said for enjoying the in-between part, the process, which is like, hey, I may not have this quite figured out yet, but that's totally okay, because when I do, it's gonna be like, oh man, I'm glad I waited for this. And until such a time, just going through what is coming in front of you is a legitimate thing.
I'm trying to just like, really pinpoint and just like look at what I naturally find myself doing with my time. As far as because I don't necessarily think that my job is even going to be related to sociology.
Sure.
I just think I got a degree, and I could end up anywhere, honestly. I feel like. Yeah.
And in doing so, something that's really beautiful about that too is that you're the one that it's a privileged place, but it's fantastic when you can call an outcome of what you want to experience, right?
Yeah.
That's a really cool thing. Instead of like having to be dictated and saying, here's my only options.
Yeah.
It's amazing to be able to say, actually, screw, like, for example, me, like, during the midst of the pandemic, I'm around here somewhere, right?
Yeah, I found my car, so this is perfect.
Okay,
yeah,
good.
thank you.
Yeah, so along those lines, for me, it's more like, how do I, how am I able to still see options that aren't being offered, but that I'm making up? It's a magical thing to be able to say, I'm going to give myself worth by choosing this expression over here, not what's provided over here. Maybe there's something over here that I resonate with. For example, this job as an Uber driver.
Yeah.
There's an excuse for me to do what I get to do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
And I'm going to take that now outside of this job and establish that so that I'm still the one who's saying, here's what I'm saying yes to and no to, instead of someone dictating that to me.
True.
Privileged position, mind you, because a lot of people don't have access to that, especially if they don't know themselves and if they don't have the economic means to pursue that. But what could it look like for you to be in that place of, I'm going to do my hell yeses in such a way whereby this is...
Look outside the box a little bit.
Absolutely.
Hey?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you for that.
You're so welcome.
That was really nice. It was such a pleasure meeting you.
Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
You said you're parked on the street there.
Yeah.
Let me just turn around here. Well, I'm just...
Okay.
Now, this next thing I'm going to ask you, it's a bit of a bigger ask, but I'd love for your no if it's not hell yes, if that makes sense.
Okay.
And why that's important for me is because I do value a no answer, just because it's an honest one too, and it's one that I want you to be able to make without feeling like, because in our culture we feel like,
I'll give them an answer.
Yeah. So,
answer the question.
One of the things I do when I'm not driving my Uber, I love being able to share a lot of my experiences, because a lot of my followers of mine are inspired by the way I connect, by the way I communicate, by the way, and even the substance of the conversation sometimes.
Yeah.
So only with permission, and that's a hell yes, do I like proceed. If you're open to like me sharing this conversation, the video of this conversation with my followers, you would be okay with that?
Yeah.
Would you be willing to like write a consent form?
For sure.
Awesome. Okay. I'll do it real quickly here. Here. This is what that looks like.
Thank you. So tell me what you do.
Sure. I post a lot of content online. Here, I'm gonna give you my card as well, which gives you my handle.
Oh, I am like, this does not surprise me. You have such a good personality that I'm like,
thank you.
This is right up your street. Like,
thank you.
I hope you're gaining followers and people are into it.
I appreciate that. Yeah. It's like I say, is this one working? Eh? Let me give you another pen here. I think I have another one. Is it coming through? No?
Oh, now it is. Thank
Excellent.
you.
Okay, good. It just needed to wake up this morning.
Exactly. Me too.
No, I find it's unexpected, the response of those who follow my work, but I've bought into it with more purpose because I see the way it really serves so many around the world. Okay. By way of, holy crap, like I wish I could enjoy this or experience this, and so that's a huge part of what drives my desire to serve in this way. And so thank you for being part of that.
That's, of course, my pleasure. Oh my gosh. And I definitely want to check this out now.
Absolutely.
Like, this is what I'm going to be doing at work now.
Send me a message along the way, too.
I would love to. Me too.
That would be amazing. I'll let you keep focus there.
Yeah, I know. One track mind. Is 16th today?
Today is the 16th, yeah.
Does that look okay to you?
Awesome. Thank you, Katie.
Thank you.
I hope you had the pleasure again.
Yeah, me too. Seriously, that would be amazing.
I would be delighted as well. And maybe then you'll have some more peeks into what you're eating.
I know, hey?
Yeah.
Maybe we'll have an update by then.
That would be fantastic.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much.
Happy Friday, dear.
Yeah, happy Friday. Okay.
Bye for now.
Take care. Drive safe.
I will, dear.